My client stands accused of treason, sedition, and deception. But I must remind the court, was it not in your wisdom to create beings with free will? But God, being a perfectly fair judge, assigns Satan a defense attorney, Gabriel, the messenger. Gabriel is diplomatic, thoughtful, and articulate. In that case, Gabriel is the seasoned defense attorney who knows the law but has to work with a client who is, frankly, guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Gabriel is not defending Satan because he agrees with him. He's defending him because God appointed him to do so, as the process of justice must be seen and understood. Justice system, defense attorneys don't always defend their clients because they believe they are innocent. Sometimes they defend to ensure that due process is followed, that the burden of proof is met, and that the system remains fair and righteous. My client stands accused of treason, sedition, and deception. But I must remind the court, was it not in your wisdom to create beings with free will? Did you not say in the garden, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it? Genesis 2:16-17. You made the rules. You gave freedom. My client exercised that freedom. Poorly, yes. But he did not create rebellion. He chose it within the boundaries of choice you ordained. Gabriel would press on, knowing his role is not to convince God, but to demonstrate fairness to the jury, humanity. How much of what my client is blamed for was actually the product of man's own desires? It's a weak defense, but in the American system, even the most guilty criminal is entitled to a defense. God's ability to redeem evil does not lessen the guilt of the perpetrator. Objection sustained, God would say with finality.